Good day, my friends. Okay, I have my microphone on today. Oh, when I was live a few days ago, I didn't have my microphone on. So if I ever don't sound good, you can be like, your microphone's not on. Not that you probably wouldn't notice. Nobody said anything. But anyway, hi, I'm so excited because I'm going to show you today how to build an email list and generate income from it, a step-by-step guide. And I'm actually stealing this training from my content creator club. So it's if you're not part of my content creator club, that's where I teach you how to make better content to attract more people that you can help and change their lives, and then how you can make a laptop lifestyle living doing it. So that's what I do. And that award back there says I've sold over $10 million of my knowledge online. I don't share that to impress you, but to impress upon you. I'm just a shy girl from humble beginnings who grew up incredibly poor, who never thought I would amount to anything. And I was kind of the awkward girl. The boys thought I was annoying. I know. I remember Mr. Cheever in 7th grade being Michelle. He said, Michelle, can you just leave the boys alone? Stop trying to talk to them. I'm like, I just want the boys to think I'm cool. But they didn't for whatever reason, which is so funny. So anyway, michellelovesyou.com/content is how you can actually join my content creator club. But I have a little training that I'm going to show you here on how to build a landing page, how to capture emails. And I'm actually going to download this so it's prettier for you to see. So I'm going to download that. So let me know where you're watching from and what business are you in. I'm excited. And is it your first time watching, or make a guess how many videos of mine you have seen? Like, that would be funny to hear. Okay. All right. So I just got my file downloaded here. Now I'm going to open the file. Here it is. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Minimize this. So to join the content creator club, great question, Erica. So can you see this link right here? If you go to michellelovesyou.com/content, actually, I'll drop it in the chat too. That's where you can see the content creator club. So it's my monthly membership where I drop new trainings. I'm also live and I answer all your questions once a month. And then I also have multiple trainers that come on, people that are in my elite program or friends of mine that are in the industry that are content creators. They come on and share some epic tips, because training from me is good, but training from all my friends is even better. So it's amazing. Carrie just joined. Yay. Gary, welcome to the family. Yeah, it's super good. Super good. Oh, cool. You're from Chicago and your business is Art Rave Studio. So cool. Painting and licensing company. Oh, that's amazing. Do you sell a lot of stuff online? So much you can do with it online, which is so cool. First time. Hi. That's so fun. Awesome. I just started in Content Creator Club. That's so cool. Welcome welcome to the family, my friend, is what I meant to say. Realtor for 20 years in Orlando. First time. Welcome, my friend. So good to have you here. Sandra from Miami. Oh, with disability. Oh, I love that. Great job, my friend. First time. See all my new. So when people are like, Michelle, how do you grow your community? I'm like, you just show up regularly. And if it's your first time, or if you've been here a while and you haven't subscribed to my channel, feel free to subscribe, because I'm always doing new lives and posting different videos. I'm also on Instagram as the Michelle Cunningham, and I post really weird, funny stuff over there. Which is so fun. Oh, Sue, I can't wait to have you join. Elite is my year-long coaching program. So that's where I take you step by step through creating content, building an email list, making sales pages, monetizing your knowledge, selling your stuff out there. It's the exact strategy that I've used to sell over $14 million of my knowledge online, and to teach you how to do it. So you can create books for sale, you can create courses for sale, and you can just like be present with your family. And I show you how to get it so it's running on automation. So while I'm talking to you here, my business is just working on the back end and it's generating sales, and that's so cool. But a lot of it starts with building an email list. Like, honestly, I'm gonna tell you a quick backstory. Like, years ago, I bought a course. I was completely in over my head. That was too expensive for me to buy the course. I couldn't afford it at the time. And it was completely over my head. Like, I just remember being in there with like all these entrepreneurs being like, dude, I don't know anything about what you guys are talking about. I don't even know what SEO means. I didn't know anything. WordPress, I didn't even know how to log into WordPress. I still don't. I hate WordPress, right? But I remember like learning, the importance from that one course. Like, if I ever buy a course, I don't always watch the whole course. I'm very guilty of that. I don't always finish the whole book, but I'll get my key takeaways, right? I'll go to an event, I get a key takeaway from the event. I'm never like, let me study everything and overwhelm myself. I'm like, give me key takeaways and I'll get into action. But the one key takeaway I took from that expensive course that I couldn't afford was to build an email list. So I remember being like, okay, somehow that lady's making money, but I don't know how to do that. But she said, start by building an email list, make content, build an email list. And I was like, okay. So I started making content on a YouTube channel, and I started just saying things like, I didn't even know how to build my email list, but this was very effective. I said, hey, if you guys enjoyed this YouTube video today and you like my style and you like learned some stuff, just go to michellecunningham.com. This is what I used to do. You still could do it. It's still there. michellecunningham.com, and just drop your email, and that'll put you on my email list. Okay. And by doing that and filming videos for like 7 more years after that, about 12,000 people just inadvertently over time opted into my email list, 12,000 people. And then I read a book from Russell Brunson, I think it was called .com Secrets. And he said, he's done over $1 billion in sales online. So I learned a lot from these big guys. But he said, hey, for every one person on your email list, you should be making $1 per month. And I'm like, what? I have 12,000 people on my email list. And I was like, I just remember being like a little upset. Like, I'm not making that. I'm not making any of that. I have 12,000 people on my email list. And I was like, okay, now I got to figure this out. And so it was 2017. I was selling a little CD. I had just figured out how to sell a CD. I was selling about 2 per month. I was making $34 a month. And I thought I was like so good at it. And then I realized, wait, I should be making $12,000 a month. And so I ended up hiring a company in 2019. Daniel was the owner of the company. He was $5,000 a month to hire. It was very expensive for me, but he's like, listen, I can help you scale this. You should be making way more. You have 12,000 people on your email list. I'm like, okay, show me. Right. And so $5,000 a month I was paying him. And he did. That year I did just shy of $1 million, finally learning how to take my email list and put offers in front of people and create things for sale that help them get transformations. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so crazy. Like I never thought that would happen. But it did. And then so from there, my business has grown every single year and my email list has grown. So now my email list is 80,000 people. But just to put it in perspective, as you keep growing your email list, it's like a snowball going downhill. That gets bigger, right? You learn how to market better, which I've learned how to market better. And now I don't just have 80,000 to make 80,000. We do 80,000. We did 530 in revenue last month. Again, never share those numbers to impress you, but to impress, and that's not what I take home. People are like, that's what you made. I'm like, that's my company made, but then I got to pay a few people, run some ads, right? But I still take home a fair amount of money. It's plenty of money, right? So that's what I want to show you how to do, because creating an email list is everything. And once you learn how to do that, then from there, now that we've got people on our email list, now we can create things to sell and offer to our email list. And that's literally what I teach you how to do. I have a year-long coaching program. Some of you guys are in it. It's called my Elite 90-Day Difference program. Oops, I just knocked something over. This is the program, right? It's a year-long coaching program where I literally teach you how to do all this, how to create your offers, how to sell your offer, how to plan it, how to write the sales page. I'm trying to open to an actual page, and I'm only grabbing like cover pages, but shows you how to do this, how to scale the business. So the exact strategies that I've used. And so I work with people, and we made it used to be a 90-day program. And I was like, dude, I miss you after 90 days. So now it's a year-long coaching program, which is super fun. So I'm going to dive in and I'm going to share exactly how to do all this. Hi, Christina. I see you there, my friend. Okay. First thing I want to share, michellelovesyou.com/success. If you're a mover and a shaker and you're an entrepreneur who's like, Michelle, do you have any one-on-one coaching package? Do you have any in-person events? I want to work with you in this group coaching you talk about. The way to find out about them is to book a call with my team. It's a free call. They can tell you more about what I have available, hear about your business, and see if it's a good fit. So michellelovesyou.com/success. That's another part of my ecosystem that's automated, meaning it doesn't require me to do it, right? You get to talk to someone on my team, because with 40,000 students, if I was taking calls all day, I would just take calls all day and I would not be able to do lives anymore. But I stay in my lane. I love to make videos, make lives, and make workbooks. Oh, I'm working on a new course for you guys. Oh, I'm obsessing over it. I'm so excited. Okay. That's what I'm going to focus on right after this live. I'm very excited about it. But today I'm talking about how to build your email list. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Okay. Oh, you got my book? Okay. Yeah. So good. The kids were helping me package those. So if your sticker was a little crooked, we try to be good about the stickers. All right. So let's dive in. Here we go. My workbook is right here. Present. Share screen. Window. Here it is. Okay. Share. Okay, so can you see this? You can. Okay, good. Okay, so this is how to build a landing page that captures emails, right? So a landing page. So my training today is how to build an email list, right? So we build an email list by creating landing pages. And if you're in Content Creator Club, I actually stole this training I'm doing today right from my Content Creator Club, partially because I want you to see the quality of the training that's in there for you. And so that I can also tell you about it, because it is really probably the most expensive club you can join to learn how to start making better videos, making better content, learning how to build your email list so that this turns into a snowball rolling down a hill for you. Like literally, just the more you do it, right? It's crazy how it just keeps growing. I just watched, and you guys got to go watch this. Mr. Beast, I was listening to in the car this morning on his podcast on Diary of a CEO. so fascinating to listen to him, like his obsession with creating content and working 18-hour days and having Crohn's disease, and just so fascinating. But I love learning from other people that are creators. He's like a next level creator. I feel like I'm a tiny baby little creator compared to him. Just so interesting. So okay, so step number 1, you're going to go to Flowdesk, right? And I can actually show you guys the visual of like how we do this, right? So let me just like log in and show you. So I'll put that here, but I'm gonna actually log into Flowdesk. I'm kind of like an interactive trainer. You know, some people are like, you can just figure it out. I'm like, I'll show you actually, because you might get confused. Okay, so let me just do this. Stop screen, present, share screen. Flowdesk. Okay, so this is Flowdesk. It's a very simple. Christina said, "You're not tiny. Your impact is huge." I know, it's crazy. I just think you just always feel like a little person, you know. Like, but I do get the coolest messages from you guys, and it makes my heart smile every day. Okay, so you're gonna log in, and then you get inside of here, and you're gonna log in, and you get there, and then you'll get here. Okay, so there's emails that you can send to your email list from here. That's what's cool about Flowdesk, is you can actually have your whole email list audience in here. Everyone can opt in, and then you can send emails. You can even segment it out. You could be like, I only want to send emails to the people who like the color black, if like you had that field, right? So you can send it to certain groups, like the blue people, the red people, whatever. Or it could be like people that are in my Facebook group, or people that opted in to get my cupcake guide, whatever it is. Okay. Then you have forms. They should be called email opt-in pages. And what you'll see here is this is an example of a form. So this is my reasonably priced filming tools. So people can literally opt into this and get they want to know what microphone I'm using, what Ring webcam I'm using, what ring light I use. So I give my whole entire list for free. Why? Just because I'm nice, right? But I'm also a little strategic there. Like when people opt into that, they get on my email list. So now I can send other things to you that might be of interest to you. Like, hey, I could teach you how to make really good videos in my Video Superstar Bootcamp. It's for sale. Do you want to buy it? Right. And so, like, someone that wants video equipment tools for free might be a good candidate for a course I have called Video Superstar, right? Makes like a pretty good line. It also, like, with these freebies, if you think about it, like target audience, then you give them something little, and then someone that wants to make videos potentially wants to make money from the videos. And I've got my year-long coaching program, the 90-day difference, right? That might be a good fit for them. So if you think about, your freebie just brings you your people, and then you can give them some little things and then have bigger things for them if they're interested. And so I just want to show you how to create a form, for example. So we'll click new form, and I always go down to full page. And like, this is an example of a full page. And then you just hit customize it. Now you can create a segment if you wanted to. So you could say, like, let's say it was a unicorn cupcake guide, right? So you can hit save there. I just want to make sure I'm sharing my screen. Yep. Okay, so now we're on this page. So there's a few things we need to do on this page when we get here. Number 1, we need to add an image showing the unicorn cupcake guide. We need to change our headline, write 3 sentences here, and I like to change this button to green. Let's just click on the button, go from here to change it to like Google green. Google green is the most highly converting color. Okay, so let's say I'm an award-winning unicorn cupcake designer. So, and I'm giving you my award-winning unicorn cupcake design. So, award-winning unicorn cupcake design. Yeah, I'm going to give them the design. Okay. Design tutorial. Right. I was like, wait, there's more to that. Okay. Right. So, and then we would write something here. Now, if you're not good at writing, you actually don't have to be good at writing anymore, because there is a program called chatgpt.com, which, oh my gosh, you guys, I was in there last night. So excited about my new course that's coming out. It's called Social Media Superstar School. I'm going to show you how to be a social media superstar, right? Even if you're a regular person like me. But I'm going to show you how to be a social media superstar. Well, I'm putting together a webinar to be able to sell that. And writing a webinar is like a lot of work. Well, you can literally, I went into ChatGPT and I was like, hey, here's what I'm going to be doing, training in the course. I need to come up with a webinar for it. Can you help me? And it literally spit out, like, it's not perfect, but it gave me a framework. You should see all the stuff it did for my whole launch, which I'm so excited about. That's all the stuff I teach you how to do in 90-day difference, like how I pull all that together to do a successful launch, to put it out to the world. Because there's a lot of moving parts when you launch a course. Like, how do you make the course awesome? How do you make the workbook awesome? How do you promote it? How do you write the sales page? How do you put together the webinar? How do you promote it by email? There's all those steps, right? So in this particular one, we're in ChatGPT, and I'm going to say, I am an award winning cupcake expert, and I help people by giving them my, it's a unicorn. What is it? A unicorn cake? What am I making? Unicorn cupcake. Okay. Unicorn cupcake design tutorial. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's good. And then, I need three sentences for them to opt into my unicorn cupcake design tutorial. It's okay if you spell things wrong because it's smart and it just knows what you were doing. It's like, oh, you're dumb. I know what you meant to say there. Okay. So here you go. Perfect. Okay. So that, just copy that. And like, I could just write that, but essentially you just want to say something like, hey, are you obsessed with unicorns and you want to make the most awesome award-winning unicorn cupcake ever? Well, you're in the right place, my friend. I've got the unicorn cupcake tutorial that's going to show you exactly how to do it. So drop your email below and whatever. Okay. So, but if you're like, Michelle, it doesn't roll off my tongue like that, then you have ChatGPT to do it for you. Want to create the most magical unicorn cupcakes from scratch? Get my free step-by-step tutorial and design guide to make stunning Instagram-worthy treats. Sign up now. I mean, we don't even need a brain anymore. I don't even need to edit that. Say excited if that makes you excited. That makes me excited. Hold on. Let's do this. We're going to go right back in here. One more time. And I'm going to say, make this headline better. You could do that too. Give me 20 examples. Sometimes I don't like what it gives me. 20 different variations. Too long. This is cute. They're just kind of long. Make these shorter. Just say that. Make these shorter, like 4 to 6 words. Okay. Great. Oh, big sunny unicorn. I like my headline better. The ultimate unicorn cupcake guide. Maybe the ultimate unicorn cupcake tutorial. Okay. So we come back in here. I'm going to hit stop screen. I'm going to just share my entire screen. Present, share screen. Say helpful if this is helpful so far. Okay. Share. Okay. So now you can see my entire screen. Let me just maximize this. Where's my maximize button? Where'd it go? Whatever. Okay. Doesn't matter. The ultimate unicorn cupcake design tutorial. Okay. Boom. And now we're going to make our graphic for it. So I love Canva, right? And so to make this, you want to make sure I hit Shift Command 5 on a Mac to come up with the sizing of this box. Flowdesk, I love you, but you change the size of this box every time, which makes it hard when I'm teaching my students because like my design didn't fit. I'm like, because you changed the size of the box. So 826 by 899. So 826. We have a little daughter that just came in. She wants to say hi to everybody. What's going on, girl? Hi. Hey. Okay. What's going on? Are you going to go with your friend or are you going to stay here? Okay. Did she go home? Okay, I got you. You want to say hi to everybody real quick? Here, where are they? They're right here. See? There's my little angel baby.
I love you. Wait, are you sharing them your new post?
Like the post. Alyssa and I did a funny.
No, not that.
Not? Like okay.
That.
Oh, yeah. She wants me to show you my new logo for Social Media Superstar. She wants to see what you guys think about it. We're still working on the workbook for it. But do you like the logo? That's the question. We made it using a mixture of AI made the crown and AI made the word social superstar. And then we created the rest of it. And AI put a few balloons. And then we were like, okay, AI, you messed a lot of this up. And then we made it better. So it's AI and human intervention. Okay, so we're going to come into here. And I'm going to create a design. And I'm going to make a custom size right here. Sometimes if I pause, it's because they've moved something on me. And I'm like, where is it? Okay, 826 by 899 pixels, create new design. So the box should look like the same size as this box. Let's see. As it thinks and creates. There it is. Looks good. Okay, so then we're going to make a graphic to go here. Now, in the interest of time, I might not be able to make something fabulous, but I'll give you the general idea. So maybe it's like unicorn, and you could use your own because you're the unicorn cupcake expert, right? So maybe we pull this in, doop, we go like this. That's so cute. I can't even see. I always pick unicorn. I'm gluten free and dairy free and grain free, so I can't eat cupcakes. But I love unless they're like really weird, and I do those. Like Simple Mills makes really weird ones I can eat. So I love cupcakes. I wish I could eat. I would love to eat this whole thing, but I can't. And I love unicorns. So you're like, why is she doing a unicorn cupcake tutorial again? I'm like, it's probably because I have issues. That's a good one. Do we like it? I don't like the blue. I'm sorry. Do we like this better? Okay, that's good. Right? And then we're going to give it some sort of like headline, right? So I typically will put some sort of a white rectangle. I spelled it wrong. It doesn't matter. Okay, so we put like a white rectangle, and I do this like this, and then I go like this, and then I make it transparent a little bit. See, like that? That's where I can put my headline for what I'm training on here. And so then I go back to what am I training on? The Ultimate Unicorn Cupcake Design Tutorial. And so we come up with, sometimes I look down here. This might be good, right? Unicorn Cupcake. I think these are grouped together. Ungroup, you have to click. And then you got to go like this. Pull, and then pull, and then shrink by grabbing the shrink button. Okay. I hate that font. It's just terrible. There. Then I'm going to change the font. I don't know, to something prettier. That's kind of cute. It's, again, maybe not perfect, but in the interest of like time, right? So unicorn cupcake, and then we'll change this to tutorial. Okay. And I think I want to do like that. Yeah. And then I want to go like that, and then I want to shrink it. Okay. So, and then I might want to look like an expert. So I want to make sure I got headshots done on myself, which I teach you all that in my coaching program. Or hey, just go get some awesome headshots done. Let me take a picture of me. Michelle picks no background. We took a bunch of me and we put me with no background. So I'm gonna take a good photo like this. My arm's cut off on that one. It's kind of weird. Let's do like this one. Okay. Whoa. Don't do that. Hold on. I just want to pull me like, yeah, right there. There. Oh, I look fierce. You better watch out. I'm going to really teach you about. I look mean. Anyway, pretend I look nice. Okay, my arm's cut off right there, so move it over to this corner. Yeah. And then we could put some sort of banner about like who I am. Like we could take this, pull this box down. You pull like this, right? And then you would say like, Michelle Cunningham, ultimate unicorn cupcake expert or whatever it is. So Michelle Cunningham. And then you could like say your title under it. Okay. But just in the interest of time, I won't do all that because those take time. All right. So got it. So there's our little banner. Pretend that's awesome. It's not, it could be so much better, but it takes time. Okay. So now we're going to download it. I'm going to put it at 1 because if it's too big of a file, then it's like, you can't download that. And I'm like, okay. So I'm not even going to make it a big file, which I prefer it to be a big file, but sometimes Flowdesk is like, you can't have big files. I'm like, well, you should fix that, it's fine. Okay. So now we're going to come back here, making sure you guys can see what I'm sharing. Now we're going to upload the image. So there it is. Boom. So now, oh my gosh, I kind of look like I know what I'm talking about, but I don't. I don't even know how to make unicorn cupcakes. Isn't this fascinating? Okay, so now we did that. Say pretty if you like it. Now, I want the image to show on mobile. So what's weird about this, if you click here, it's going to be font. If you click this white box, it's going to be different options. If you click over here, it's going to be image. So just click white area, click text boxes. Like when you click on things, things change for you. So if you're like, I don't know what, just click around, okay? But make sure you click this white area up here because there's stuff that pops up. Image on mobile, yes. I want this image to show up if someone's on their phone. I'm not going to give them different segments to opt into because that's like, I'm not going to do that, but you could do that. The less fields you have, the more people opt in and give you their email. So I want to just know your first name and your email address because that's the least amount of things I can ask for. And that's kind of what I want to happen. Then you click on thank you. And then instead of thank you for subscribing, I click on type your custom success message. And here you go. my friend, because I'm going to send it to him right away. You could also have it go by email. You can have this set up where they opt in, and then when people opt in, trigger this automation and send them this email. You can set that up in here, which is pretty cool. So now it's done. Okay. And then thank you. Okay. And then, and at the end, okay, so it's important right here, redirect to URL. So if you can either have it set up where Flowdesk sends them an email with it, but you'll get customer service messages like, I didn't get it. It never got sent to me. I don't know where it is. Right. So we typically just redirect to a URL, which means I've got to take my unicorn cupcake tutorial and put it into a URL. So what I typically do is I take this and I resize it. If I'm going to create something for someone, and you guys see this with my workbooks, I want it to be flyer size. Meaning if you have a printer and you go to print it, I don't want you to be mad at me that I made it the size of a square box and now you've got big white on the top and the bottom. So I am resizing it to make it actually the right size. So now it's the right size. Now we just have to drag and drag, right? Okay. It looks so bad, but pretend it looks good. Okay. That font is just so bad. I can't even keep working with this looking like this. So, and that's one of those things we play around. Like when we came up with our logo yesterday, we play around for a while until we're like, okay, that looks good. But there's nothing about this that I like how it looks right now. Because it doesn't look good. Letter spacing, maybe make this bigger, maybe move it over. Yeah. I think the unicorn cupcake, that font is throwing me off. You can put effects around your font. Like if you're like, you know what? I want you to put a little outline around it so it really pops. I want this to have a little shadow behind it, but I want the shadow to be the aqua color, so you could definitely make it better than it is, but pretend for now it looks good, but it still doesn't look good. Okay. Anyway, I can't even stand it. Sorry. Wow. We got to fix it really quick. It's just making me crazy. It's still not that good. Well, that's okay. All right. Anyway, that's not the part of the lesson. This is not designing. Awesome. Oops, that's one of those boxes. I got to go like this. Okay. Yep. Acting up on me. There we go. Okay. Not perfect. Okay, so now we're going to duplicate this page. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this box and we're going to make this into our free guide now. So I'm going to drag that. I'm going to delete my face, delete this, delete that. And I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go like this. All right. And I'm going to hold it and center it till I get those 2 purple lines. Now it's centered. Then I'm going to take the transparency on this and I'm going to kick it up a notch. So it's you could just slightly see the cupcakes behind. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. I'm trying to move these words out. Okay. So see that? So now we have first page of our workbook, second page. And whatever font I'm using up here, which I hate that font. So let's just use this font. I'm going to keep dragging it throughout the thing. So it's going to be like, welcome will be page 1, right? And then here I'm going to put in text boxes like a text box, and I'm going to write in, I like to use Montserrat because it's really clean. Montserrat. Okay. There you go. And I'm going to make sure it's at least font 12 size. And we can zoom this in a little so you can see it better. But I'm going to start typing in here, right? So welcome, and you sometimes can do this if you're like, I am on the first page of my unicorn cupcake design guide. And I want to welcome my new students and share about what they will be learning. Help me come up with the words for my first page and the guide for this, right? Now, sometimes it's not that good, but it's going to give you a little bit, right? Some of this is a little cheesy, right? Like, you're about to embark on a magical journey. Like, if I wrote that, you guys would be like, Michelle, you're being a weirdo, right? So this is giving you something to start with, right? Now, you can always pull this in, and then you can be like, that's terrible. And now I'm going to edit it. So I would make it not centered. I would always align left so people can read easier. Left. Oops, you got to highlight the whole thing and hit left justify. Okay. And then you're going to space this out. So I'm going to hit a bunch of enters, right? So people like to read when it looks like this. They don't like to read when it's all jumbled together. So I do lots and lots of spaces. Pretty easy, right? And then I'll go in and I'll read this and I'm like, this is terrible. I'm going to fix it. So usually with my welcome page, I kind of write it because I feel like it's my friends watching and I want them to like love it. Right. So, and then I might grab this photo of me, like throw this down here. And then maybe there's a little about me section down here. Like, who am I? Right. So grab that, paste this down here, about me. And then we put some sort of thing down here. Pretend this is the box. And we just put it like that. Okay. So this is how you start to create your design. Now let me just pull back so you can see. So we've got page 1, we got a page 2, we welcoming you to this, like what it's all about. And then here's who I am. And like, here's why I'm obsessed with unicorn cupcakes. And then we're going to dive into our actual training. So when we come back here, we're just going to start hitting this duplicate button, duplicate. So now this will be like step 1, right? Step 1, let's go grocery shopping, right? Or let's have a vision for what we want to create, right? So and it's cool because you can literally say to ChatGPT, help me come up with like what I'm going to be doing here. So now we got step 1, and then we're going to put in step 1, right? Then you're going to duplicate your page, and then you have step 2, right? And this is how I make all of my workbooks, just like this. Okay, so you keep going through that. Now, let me just make a bunch, and you'll pretend these are lots of different pages, and they all look different. But in the interest of time, I'm just making a really, we sometimes have workbooks that are 40, 50, 70 pages, 100 pages. Like they're crazy because I love this stuff. I'm going to also duplicate this page. I'm going to just hit this button right here. I'm going to hit duplicate page because I want to make this my back cover. So I'm going to take it down here. I'll show you one more fun thing we do. So back cover, I'm going to just get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Let's just zoom this out a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. Here you go. Yeah. And the back cover, if I have a logo, like I really do love to get a logo made. So like going into like we started yesterday, Meta AI. Like I typically, if I'm making a free guide, I'd love to call it something that I can easily say like, I want a 3 word name for my magical unicorn cupcake design tutorial. Give me 20 examples. First, I'm going to have it give me these names. And I teach you this. If you guys aren't in Course Creator Blueprint, I show you exactly how to do all this, which let me just grab the link. This is my behind the scenes. This is Flowdesk, you guys. Join the challenge here. Yeah, the course blueprint. It teaches you this in like a little bit slower than how I'm teaching it right now. Okay, so come back in. Where's my words? This is so fun. Okay, like unicorn dream cakes, right? So I'll be like, hey, you guys, in unicorn dream cakes, that's where I teach you how to make award-winning unicorn cupcakes. We need to say cupcakes. Unicorn dream cupcakes. Sweet unicorn dreams. Whimsy cupcake wonders. I make sure it's something I can say easily. Unicorn sweet dreams. Unicorn cupcake. Some of these are dumb. Unicorn delight design. I like unicorn dream cakes because I can say it easily. So in unicorn dream cakes, I teach you how to make the most amazing unicorn cupcakes that are going to make you the envy of the neighborhood. If you're serious about making incredible cupcakes that get children smiling and get people asking you for the recipe, I'm going to show you how to make them. And it's so simple and so easy. So that's what I'm going to teach you how to do. Okay, so unicorn dream cakes. Now we're going to take this, make this into a logo. Make it whimsical and fun. So it's just easier when I'm live instead of being like, you guys should grab my guide that shows you it's called the Ultimate Unicorn Cupcake Design Tutorial. It's better to give it like a fun name, right? So, and now it came up with like a cool logo for me. So, this is really cool, actually. I kind of like it. So, what's weird about AI is sometimes it spells it wrong. So, we sometimes take portions of it, like unikiri, like dream, is like right spelled wrong. But like this could be my logo, right? So I could just hit save image, and now I've got my logo, and I can take this and I could bring it over to the back page here, which it may look a little weird with all the busyness we have here, but I can hit upload on that new unicorn logo and I can pull it in, right? And then you can remove your background by clicking background BG remover. It'll remove the background on that. Sometimes couldn't detect a background in the image. Come on, you could try harder. You could do it. Come on, you could do it. Come on. All right. Well, pretend it removed the background. And this looks pretty bad in this thing here because we just like changed our mind of what we're doing here. But we could just put a box over it. Let's do this. Position. No, we don't want to do that. It's the last page. So, well, I would just make this more transparent. Let's make it. No, that looks bad too. So yeah, I typically, this logo is not really working for what I'm trying to do here. But if it was just the words like unicorn dream cakes, like if we were to cut it to just like that, and then you could cut the background out, which it's being finicky right now, which it does sometimes. You could then just have like your little logo down here, right? And it could look really cute. But that looks terrible. But you get the idea. So when we look at our whole workbook, right? People are like, I don't have time to make a free guide. I'm like, dude, you could in the next 3 hours, you could have this all wrapped up. Like seriously. So now this is an important step. We want to give this to people. So we got to put it somewhere they can grab it. So step 1, click share. Step 2, click copy link. No, don't do that. Click download. Sorry. Share. Step 1, click share. Step 2, click download. Step 3, go to PDF. I do standard because it's lower quality, but still high quality, and they can print it easier. Pages 1 through 9, hit download. Now they're going to download it. I don't flatten the PDF. That was an option there because if I flatten it, the clickable links no longer work in it. If I did add clickable links into it, which you can on a PDF, right? So now it's downloading, and then I'm going to save it somewhere when it's done downloading. First step, I'm going to save it to my computer. We're going to call this PDF Unicorn. Okay. And honestly, like the name of this would change to remember Unicorn Dream Cakes. Like the guide would be Unicorn Dream Cakes. So just to make your life easier, instead of like, you guys should grab my unicorn cupcake tutorial, make it something like way more catchy. Like, oh, if you don't have unicorn dream cakes, oh my gosh, that's like my legendary training. It shows you how to design cupcakes. It was like so good. So give it a catchy name. Just make it up. Okay, so now we saved it to my computer. Step whatever, 3, go to Google. Okay. Step 4, go to Waffle right here. Google, Waffle, Drive, and Go. It's a song. Google, Waffle, Drive, and Go. Google, Waffle, Drive, and Go. So Google, Waffle, Drive, and Go. Okay. We're going to take it. We're going to put it in here. So we're going to make a new folder, and we're going to call it freebies. Why? So that you can find it again. Otherwise, you'll hate your life in Google because you won't have folders and it won't be organized and you'll be mad. Okay. I already have a folder called freebies because I've done a training like this once or twice. Or 10,000 times. One time I did a cookie one. See, I'm obsessed. All right. So in here, I'm going to upload it. You can see all the different ones I've made over the years of whatever I'm training on. Pickleball, all the things. File upload. I'm going to upload my PDF unicorn. So it's uploading. Okay, here it is. This is the URL we need to share with people. So we're going to click the person with the plus. Click person with the plus, click share. Click the person with the plus, click share. It says restricted. That's a nightmare. Fix it. Change it to anyone with the link. Anyone with the link can view this. This is now the link we want. It must have a green globe next to it. It must say anyone with the link. So person with the plus, anyone with the link, copy link. Got it? That's the link to now be able to share your PDF with people. So we go back to Flowdesk and it's like when they opt in, give it to them. Go here and then hit share. Okay. Can I save this somehow? No. Okay. Share. Okay. Now it's giving me my special link. Now that link is ugly and long. So there is a way to shorten it. You can either use a program called Bitly that shortens your link or short.io. I use short.io, and you actually, if you have a domain, you can upload your domain into short.io and it will actually use your domain. And then I think it puts at the beginning or the end your cupcake thing. So I'm going to paste my URL here. So long, ugly, because I can't be like, hey, you guys, go to mistyshape.flowdesk. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I'm going to write in unicorn cupcake, and I'm going to hit save. Okay, so now my domain is go.doitanywaygirl.com/unicorn cupcake. Isn't that cool? So there's a way to set up your actual domain in here, short.io. So we're going to copy that because when I'm live, right? Like I'm live right now with you guys, and I want you to be able to go check it out and make sure it actually works, right? So I just dropped the link in the chat. So we're all going to go on a field trip together and see if it actually works. So Oh my gosh, I saw this girl live. She said she's really good at making unicorn cupcakes. Her stuff was amazing. Oh my gosh, there she is. It's the same girl. Now I know it's real. Okay, let me give her my email address. Wow, I can't wait to get this. This is so nice of her to give this to me. I'm going to give her my email in exchange for this helpful information because she is so nice to give me this download. Oh, here you go, my friend. Oh, look at that. I just got it right here. Wow, this girl really is, she is something else. Look at this girl. I really like her. Wow. Oh, look at her story, right? Also, one thing I do on these pages is towards the back, I give people a next step. So, like, so glad that you grabbed my free guide. Hey, the next step is Unicorn Dreams Forever. In Unicorn Dreams Forever, I teach you how to make every type of unicorn, including cakes and muffins and whatever, right? But maybe there's a next level course that you offer, right? So, give people things for free. But if you have something next level, which is again what I teach in my 90-day difference, how to come up with your next level thing, how to put it out to the world. Like my next level thing for my students right now is if we come back in, I'm always listening to what my audience says. And I'm like, oh, really? You want that? I go, okay, I can make that. So one of the things I said to my audience was like, would it be helpful, you guys, if I made like a really basic training on how to be like really good on social media? Like I show you like Facebook and I show you YouTube and then I show you TikTok, and it's like almost like baby steps. Like you give you like every baby step, and then we have challenges with it, and we make it like 6 weeks, and it's like 2 hours a week, and we'll do like actual training, then implementation, and we'll have a competition, and people will be like making content together, and we'll be celebrating each other. Would you like that? Actually, that's a real question. Just say yes, I would like that, if you would like that, right? But enough people, when I asked that question, they were like, oh my gosh, I would totally love that. So now we're the beginning stages of creating social media superstar school, which is going to teach all of this stuff. So, and I don't like how these logos look at the bottom, so I pulled them bigger, and I was showing my Allie. I was like, maybe we do them like, I think we should crowd them all down here. They should be all like crowded, and then they should bump into each other, and then they should flow around the page. This is my idea to just like make it a little crazier. So anyway, that's what we're working on. So, okay. So anyway, yes. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. I see all this comments now. All right. So anyway, that is how to build your email list. Now, some important things I didn't share there is we want to get people on our email list, right? And so how do we get people on our email list? Kind of like what you're seeing me do here. Like, hey, you guys, if you want to work with me in my year-long coaching program, like you'll learn from me. I'm really regular. I actually take it as a compliment. Like when I meet you guys, you're like, I don't know how to say this. I don't mean it in a mean way, but you're kind of regular. I'm like, no, that's like the best compliment ever. I am very regular, very regular. Evidence that anyone can do this. So if you're regular, you could do this, my friend, right? But I put links here, right? So there's one running across the bottom, the course blueprint. That's something for sale. I want to show you something I have for free. Here's a free one. Hey, do you guys want to know my microphone I'm using and my ring light and my webcam? Like, do you want to know what I'm using? Go to michellelovesyou.com/tools to get my free list with my favorite video equipment. So I say that on my live. So people are like, but how do you get all the people on your email list? You go live more regularly. You post in Instagram. You post on Facebook. You post in your stories. And if you're like, I don't want to do any of that, then you're going to need social media superstar. It's the school that I'm going to teach you how to do all of this, because it is scary in the beginning. I remember being like in the beginning, oh man, what if people I know see me? Oh gosh, what are they going to think about me? Oh no, what if they don't like me? And I'm like, you know what? Do their thoughts pay my bills? I don't think they do. And so I'm going to be teaching you those things that I had to shift, because I'm a people pleaser. I want everyone to like me. But I had to realize, like, yeah, but the people that have really strong opinions in my family and my friend base, they also have 9-to-5 jobs. No, thank you. Okay. So I don't really value your opinion for the thing I'm working on. I take it for other things, like maybe fashion, if you want to give me some tips, but like not for the business I'm building. And by taking that noise and getting rid of it and then focusing on my people, I grew a really big business. And now they're like, I knew you could do it. I'm like, no, you did not. I remember in the early days when you thought I should get a real job and I said no, which is what was really fun to listen to. You guys got to go listen to Mr. Beast was on Diary of a CEO, and I just started listening to it. But he's like, I was just crazy, and people thought it was crazy. My family was like, get a job, and like no one believed in me. And I'm like, yeah, I remember that, which is so crazy. So yes, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. We have a whole family here, an amazing community of 40,000 students, and everyone is like nice and supportive and loving and amazing. So anyway, that is essentially how you do it. So the more videos you create, the more you talk about your thing, the more people will get on your email list. And once we get like 500 to 1,000 people on our email list, now we can sell something, right? So I teach you the basics of how to create, right? Or even if you're like, I just want to make my first course, I want to learn how to do it, go to the course blueprint. That's a way less expensive than this. But this is if you're like, no, I need accountability, I need sisterhood, there's even dudes. We just had a new guy named Larry. Larry, you're so cool, by the way. I just listened to his message. There's Mike, there's a bunch of guys too. Super cool people. But it's so fun because we're like a supportive family where you're like, I felt stuck today. I didn't feel like making a video. I'm like, it's okay. How about tomorrow? Tomorrow's a new day. Let's start over, right? We have a family and we have a rule that no one's allowed to get stuck. And a squeaky wheel gets the grease. So if you're stuck, you're just like, and then we're like, oh, we're here. What do you need? And so that it's pretty amazing. So it's fun because the students in my year-long coaching program, they tell me that I'm not like normal coaches because they message me. These are the orange dots right here. These are all my students. And they just send me quick messages. And I'm like, oh, blah, blah, and I respond back. Which is fun. Like I literally live for those messages every day and I respond back to you guys. So it's like a family. So it's really fun. So if any of you are interested in more information about that, that's michellelovesyou.com/success. You can book a call with my team to hear more. So that's the deal. That's how you do it. So yes. Okay. Any questions that I can answer that might not have been totally clear? Just say no to the 9 to 5. Right, Becca? Yeah, I did it. And I left in 2009. And I remember at the time, my boyfriend's like, well, you can try. At the time, I was becoming a network marketer. So I was going to sell beauty products. Right. And he's like, well, go ahead and try it. But, I think you should get a real job. I'm like, how about give me 6 months? And if it doesn't work, I'll get a real job. He's like, you should get a real job. I'm like, how about give me 6 months? And if it doesn't work, I'll get a real job. I'll even like live with less. Like I won't even buy gum anymore. I'm going to give up cheese. I'm just going to use salt. Like I did literally, I gave up everything. I don't even know what I ate. It was oatmeal, I think, and Aldi's coffee. But anyway, I did that. And 6 months later, I'd built a business because I fully committed. I was just like laser focused. It's crazy what can happen when you just laser focus on something. I really do respond back. Yeah. People are like, you're really available. How do you have time? I'm like, it's not that busy, you know? So yeah. Oh yeah, Larry, you're so cool. Oh man, I just listened to I was driving and I had to go to a checkup this morning. I hate the doctor, but it was check my, numbers or whatever. And so I was listening to your message and I'm like, you're so cool. What a cool story. He's such a success story. So I'm excited for you to make a course and like bring that out to the world, Larry. You're going to help so many people. So it's literally crazy. And your family is amazing and adorable. So fun. Do all the emails accumulate inside of Flowdesk? Yeah, good question. I didn't show that. So if you go into Flowdesk, sorry, I'm not sick. My nose just started running. Probably because I went to the doctor's office. There's probably germs there and I just picked them up. Okay. Yeah. And Larry said, like what a lot of you guys say to me, like you're kind of like unique or like quirky or something. I'm like, yeah, right. That's a compliment. I am. Because other people are really smart. They're like, hello, everyone. Today we're going to be training on Flowdesk. It'd be really boring. Let's log in. Okay, it's like boring, right? So I try not to do that because I don't know how to be boring. Okay, your audience is here. So click on audience, right? So if you did a segment where you were like, oh, is Unicorn Cup, anyone? Oh, these are you guys. I got 5 subscribers, you guys, from my Unicorn Cupcake guide already. You better watch out. And this says I only have 11,000 subscribers because I don't actually use this platform anymore. I mean, we use it because ones come in, but we shove everything over to Active Campaign, which is way more robust for the ecosystem I run. So we have like 80,000 subscribers over there. So if you're like, she lied, I'm like, not really. So anyway, but yeah, so they come into here, right? So then if you wanted to send an email, you can pick, that particular segment. So you can see, these are the workflows. Like I didn't show you, but like if somebody, let me just show you. I like to start from scratch. I don't like these weird looking ones. I like just a very plain one. So unicorn guide. So if someone opts into my add a trigger, when a subscriber is added to the segment unicorn cupcake guide, I'm going to hit this plus button. I would like you to send them an email. I'm going to create the new email now. And I'm not going to use these weird ones. I'm going to go to plain text because they look more normal. And I'm going to customize this one. I don't even like that it's got that gray background. Can I fix that? Yeah. White. Always send white emails. Always white, never any color. It's not professional. And people do it, but not the real people. The big players don't do that. Okay, so I just follow what the big players do. Get on the big email list. Okay, and then we write up our email like, I'm so glad that you opted into my blah, 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 right? And we can actually put a link to it in here. So let's say this was the link. You're looking for the linking button. Nope, not there. Where's my link button? Link button. Well, I could add a button. Okay. fine. I could do that. So I could say you can download your unicorn cupcake guide here. And I'm going to change the words on this too. Download the unicorn. I forget my new unicorn cupcake dreams. Here. Okay, pretend it's that. And then I'm going to direct this to, need to link it. Here's my link button. Link, here it is. Sometimes you got to play around. You're like, I don't know where it is. Then we have to link it to the actual file. Copy, come back, paste. Right. So it'll be like, oh my gosh, Fred, I'm so excited you opted in. Oh my gosh, Michelle Cunningham. Just a quick reminder, this is who I am. This is what I do. This is how I help you. Hey, download your unicorn cupcake jar. And here's your next steps. Right. So I typically just copy these text boxes and I just pull them and move them because I don't want to have to like reformat. So I just like, meow, meow, meow. It's acting up. Trying to drop it, but I don't want it to drop there. I want it to go right under the, nope. It's acting up. Now I'm like on a mission. I'm like, I'll figure it out. I'm gonna get it. You go. Okay, got you. All right. So then I just like delete this and I continue whatever I'm saying. So like, hey, my friend, blah, 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 and then blah, blah, is our next step. And then you sign your name, whatever it is. Maybe it's Larry. You send it. Okay. So yeah, and then you could delete this. You could be like, that's weird. Why does it say Michelle at the top? We're gonna just delete and then delete. And then pretend I deleted it. So then you hit finish. So now when someone's added, I want you to time delay. You could say wait a day or no time delay. Just make it immediate. No time delay. I want you to then send this. Then you could have another email. Like, so you can set up an email sequence, which is kind of cool. So, yeah, so that's the deal. Isn't that pretty cool? So, good question. So, is there any, is there any software other than, well, like we don't use another one. We get ideas from meta.ai, right? So we'll come in here and we're going to come up with, like, that's how we started to come up with our, what is it called? Social media superstar school. Make a, don't say us or me, because it's like, I don't know who you are. It's weird. So you have to say, make a logo in pastel colors with a crown and whimsical balloons. That's like the prompt we gave it to get started. It created some stuff for us. But like we were like, oh, it's so bad. So oh, sorry, it's still in the unicorn dream cakes. I forgot to back out of that. So hold on. So you can start here and you get ideas from it, right? So it'll give you ideas, but there's some garbage that it like this. You're like, that's a big mess, right? So but so we'll take that and we'll pull it into Canva and we might like, you can actually pull just this crown out if you're like, I love this crown, and you can put it into your design. That's literally how we came up with the design inside of Canva. That's got the pretty logo. So those are the two we use. There's other ones that are fancier, but we don't use them, which is good because we're pretty basic, the stuff that we use. I gave up cheese. Yeah, if you're ever on a budget, don't eat cheese. It's expensive. No cheese. Salt is the replacement. Thank you. It's cheaper. Of the logo. And yes, you are crazy. Yes, crazy. But like you could just be that and you could still win. Like that's what's, I'm almost like, see, you can just be you. And I learn a lot from, like, I love to watch Mr. Beast because he's nuts, or Russell Brunson is just like super regular. I get so much inspiration from those people because you're like, oh man, like all I have to do is like talk and share things I know and share it in the way I share it and be pretty clear about it and like over deliver, just make like good workbooks and stuff. And like you could pretty much win, right? Does this work in Go High Level? Yeah, we have a lot of our students in our year-long elite coaching program that are in versions of Go High Level. There's a lot of white label versions, and so many of them are using different ones and crushing it. But yes, you could deliver a freebie in Go High Level and your courses and all of that stuff. Yeah, Canva can be overwhelming and it can be frustrating. Again, you know, anything we invest time in learning, we get better at. But some people, like, I hate technology. I hate setting up the back end of stuff. And so if you hate graphic design and you hate using it, it may not be your thing that you need to do. That might be one part of your business where you're like, I'm going to hire someone to do this because it's making me crazy, right? Like I actually find joy in it. Like yesterday, I was like, I need to stop spending time working on this logo. It's so fun. Like I love it. Some people don't love it. If you don't love it, you can always hire it out. So I don't love technology. So I hired a guy and I'm like, dude, can you help me? Because he's like, I love it. I'm like, you do? because there's people that love the thing you hate. And like, that's what's really cool. And that's how you build a business. You find the people that love the thing you hate to do. They do it so you can do the thing you love to do, which I love to make videos. I love to make workbooks. I love to come up with my next course. And that's what I love to do. So I stay in my lane. So that's how you run a successful business. So can you give an example of what to send in my email after? Yes, for sure. So, and I give you like entire email sequences inside of my year-long coaching program. So if you're like, give me all your emails, we give you all of that. Like anything we can do to help your business, like that's what we do in that program. It's called the 90-Day Difference Elites. But like first email would be, hey, my friend, Lady Wealth Warrior, what do you sell? Health and fitness, I'm assuming. Let's make it like actually real. The discount while I wait for Lady Wealth to respond. The discount for Flowdesk is only 19, ONLY 19. That will make it only $19 a month. That's my affiliate link. So it's pretty good. So, you and while I'm waiting for Lady Wealth to respond, where do you find subcontractors for things like graphics? So, there's a lot of people in our community that do it. Like you could even ask, like if you're in Content Creator Club, you could ask in there. There's people in there that do it. 90-Day Difference or some graphic designers. But there's also a website called Fiverr, FIVERR.com. That's what you can do. There's templates, right? Christina, good point. I give you hundreds and hundreds of templates that are already designed inside of Content Creator Club. That's another one. But Fiverr, FIVERR, why they spelled it that way, I don't know, but 2 R's at the end. And then the other one is Upwork, UPWORK. So I don't know if our friend is still here because I haven't heard back from her, but maybe she's still typing. So what was the question from Lady Wealth Warrior? Okay. So what to send for an email? So let's pretend she's still here. I don't think she is. Which I get it. Sometimes I'm watching a live. I'm like, I got to be doing something else. What am I doing with my life? So they opt in. We'll just pretend you sell, you help people get in the best shape of their life and lose the final last 5 pounds. So it's like, hey, my friend, this is Lady Wealth Warrior, Jessica, whatever her name is. And I just wanted to just congratulate you on getting started with the first step for your success. I am giving you my Get Fit in 30 Days guide, which is going to show you exactly what you need to focus on for the next 30 days, what to eat, what to do on a daily basis for physical activity, and what to be drinking every single day so that you get in the best shape of your life. So it's all right here in the guide below. So click it and you can open it up here. Also, just respond back to this email. This is a good little hack. Respond back to this email to let me know that you got this, just so that I'm connected to you and you get my future emails that I'll be sending. And as far as the next steps goes, after you run through this, I do have a community. It's a community of other wealth warriors. Wealth. I'm saying health. I totally like changed what you do. It's fine. You gotta be in shape to be wealthy. Maybe, I don't know. We could put a spin on it, but maybe that's part of your training. You got to be in fit to get wealthy. So I have a community of other wealth warriors where we teach you how to pretend it was health, because that changes my whole story now, but how to get super healthy and fit, and it keeps you accountable to yourself in the group with challenges and community and sisterhood and blah, blah, blah. So if you're interested in joining our community, click this link here and I'll see you on the inside, right? Then there's reminder emails that go out. So like I send out emails. I don't want to just be like, hey, you guys, I'm here to sell you something, right? But I really believe my life's calling is to like change people's lives. And like sometimes that requires me to sell someone something that they wouldn't have taken otherwise, so they can take that, get a result, get a new, like, oh my gosh, like more confidence. Like I can do this. That's amazing. Like what's the next thing, right? So my goal is to like move people forward. Well, sometimes it's in the way of something free I give, but sometimes like this is a free training. This might have moved someone's business forward, right? But if I have something paid that they can buy, like my course blueprint that's running across the bottom. And they're like, man, I never thought to make a course, but you make a good point. Like I do know stuff. I could help people. If they buy that and now they start to get into action, then they're like, oh man, you're so awesome. But in my emails, I don't want to be like, hey, it's Michelle again, just reminding you didn't buy the course blueprint. What's going on with you? Like, no. Instead, I'm like, hey, it's Michelle, my friend. I hope you're having a great day. Just want to let you know I'm going to be live today talking all about how to build an email list. So I hope you join me there. And I love you, and you're like really pretty. P.S. If you haven't joined my Content Creator Club, that's where I teach you how to make awesome content regularly so you can attract your target audience, make more impact in their life, and ultimately build a life that you love and live the laptop lifestyle. So if you're looking to monetize your online presence, I'm your girl. Hope you join our community. So, but that's like the P.S. That's like the whole body of the email. So it's like value for free. Here's my free stuff. And then boom, a little thing, right? Sometimes like you'll see when I launch Social Media Superstar, it's going to be a little more heavy, like, hey, my friend, like if you're really serious, like this is your chance, like this is what, so it might get a little more aggressive with the emails, but there'll still be an element of like, hey, I'm going to be going live today talking about why social media is going to change your life if you commit to it. 2025 is your year, right? So you'll see emails like that. So yeah, so that's what I do is I always, before I send an email, oh, she is here. Sorry, why do you see your comments? Sorry. I mean, oh, this is so good. You make over 50, create profitable online business with digital products. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. We're like in the same field, which is so amazing because then it's easy. So yeah, so it would be kind of the same thing. Like, hey, and speaking to people's needs, wants, and desires, right? Like, so in your emails, this is one more little hack for you. I'm gonna go grab it. So good. Hold on, it's 2:00. Do I need to be somewhere? Top of the hour. I'm like, dude, I don't have to be anywhere. And the kids have a snow day. It's the best day ever. I should be working on my webinar. I should be, but it's fine. This is more fun. Okay. So hold on. I'm getting you a prompt. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, it changed my life forever. Okay. Nope, that's not the prompt. Hold on. I got to find it. Okay. Here we go. Act as an expert. Okay. Watch this, you guys. So share my screen. Got to take a screenshot of this. Let me hide that comment so it doesn't block anything. Okay. And then hide that banner because that's a lot. Okay. So I'm going to come over to ChatGPT right here. And I'm going to say, here's the prompt. I learned this from another influencer. I don't know her name, but it was like viral video. Act as an expert in digital courses. I want you to do some research for me. Tell me 10 frustrations, desires, and fears that women who use social media for business experience when creating digital courses to attract more business. Put in table format. Okay. We're going to enter. Hold on. Sometimes it's being weird. Go. Okay. Now, this is the coolest thing ever. Okay. Here we go. It's making us a cool guide. I know. Are you kidding me? So when we can speak to people's frustrations and their fears and also talk about their desires, then they're like, you understand me, right? So maybe in your emails, you include some of these like, hey, have you been struggling to grow an engaged audience? Or like, I could even use this in my upcoming launch. Or you feel like super overwhelmed because you don't really know how to structure your upcoming course. Or you feel like, man, someone's already doing it. Like there's no way anyone's going to pay attention to me. But, or you have no idea what to price it. Hey, my friend, I'm so glad you're here because that is exactly what I help you to do. You know, a lot of new creators, they have these fears that no one's going to buy their course or they're going to hate the course or you're going to invest all this time and money in creating it and you're actually not going to see results. Or you feel like, dude, someone's already doing it. No one's going to listen to me. Well, I'm here to tell you, my friend, I'm going to show you exactly how to build a highly engaged and loyal audience. Yes, you, even if you're new to the industry. I'm going to show you how you can make a passive income from your experience, even if you're like, I don't think I'm good at this. I'm also going to show you how to create transformational content that's super valuable, that's going to get people to actually take action. And I'm going to show you how to establish yourself as an authority, even if you're a nobody. Like seriously, because that's how I started. I just acted like I was someone and people believed me. But I'll show you how to do it. So, so you can like use these. This is good for your sales page. It's good for your emails. It's good for when you're live, right? Like anytime people are like, you totally get me, you're my person, then they want to work with you, right? And when we can tell this even in story form, right? Like you guys, when I first started, like, it's a story, right? I like remember posting and like, I remember getting 3 people watched my YouTube video. And one of them left a comment and the comment was left at 3 a.m. while I was sleeping. And this is a true story. And I was like, oh my gosh, game on. I just helped someone while I was sleeping. I'm now obsessed with video. Like literally that's how it started. But in the beginning, I had nobody watching. I was excited for one comment. That one comment carried me for like 3 weeks until I got my next comment. So that's how it starts for all of us, right? You have to remember Mr. Beast. It was interesting to hear this. I think he posted for 4 years and only had 1,000 subscribers for 4 years. It's crazy. So anyway, so that kind of gives you like a little framework, which is pretty cool. So, oh, really? Okay. We need ranking on this one. I wasn't sure how to make this work as a service provider with products to sell. Yeah. There's so like, as long as you just got to remember people have problems. If we can speak to their problems and understand how they feel, we can sell anything. I don't care if you like, I kind of sell a service. Yeah. Like this is a product, but I've made it look like a product. It's really just a service where we're here to support you. We're here to help you. Like it's kind of a service we sell, right? Because we take calls with you. We help you with your thing. We help you come up with the ideas. Like I go live, right? We've made it look like a product though. So when people are like, would this work for my service-based thing? I'm like, 100%. It works for anything. It'll work to sell dog food. It'll work to sell unicorn cupcakes. It will work to sell snowflakes to Eskimos. It will work, which is so cool. Okay, Mindy, can you put a prompt on your screen so we can take a screenshot? Here, hold on. Can I just post it in the chat? Okay, I just posted it in the chat. So you guys see it. It's populating. It hit Facebook. If you're watching on Facebook, it hit YouTube. Do you guys see it? I can also, hold on. I'll just go back to here. There's the prompt. Sorry. Okay, take a screenshot of that. I could even probably zoom in somehow. I always forget what button I have to push to zoom in. No, I don't. I know where it is. There it is. Hold on. Scrolling. There it is. Okay. Take a screenshot of this right here. This is what you want. Okay. Do you get it? So good. Okay. Now unzoom in. Go back to normal. Okay. Good question. Okay. All right. What was the book I held up? This is my 90-day difference year-long coaching program called the 90-day difference program. So this is it used to be 90-day program, and then we changed it to a year-long coaching program where we help you to create better content, create awesome videos, build your email list, be supported in the community. Then we show you how to write your first sales page, how to come up with what to sell, how to sell next level things like maybe a retreat or maybe some high ticket programs. We have one of our students that was in this program. She came out of the program and I remember she came out of the program was selling a $28,000 package. And I remember my mind being blown. Well, I just talked to her the other day, and she's coming to train our students on Monday about how she's now selling $50,000 to $100,000 programs and has completely changed her life because she believed bigger after taking this, which is so crazy. So I'm not live on Facebook. I am though, but maybe I'm not. Facebook's been weird. No, there's someone watching from Facebook here. There's an issue inside the Unicorn Cupcake Guide download. What do you mean? I got it. Did anyone else have an issue? I mean, the download is not done, right? But it should have downloaded. Did it work for you guys? Okay. All right. So, you see it. Awesome. Okay. Chat is fine. Okay, cool. Anyway, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this training. One more question. I'm going through 7-day branding challenge. Very good, by the way. Yay. So glad. Someone's gonna be like, how do I get that? Let me drop a link for it. 7-day. 21 day. I don't know what my link is for that. I got a lot of links. Anyway, I want to be able to type into the PDF as I'm going through the program without printing it out. Is there a way to do that? Yeah, Google it. There's a program we've used before, how to type into a PDF. And there's like programs you can put your PDF into, and then you can put text boxes, and that allows people to then type into them. But we just Googled it. I think it was like small PDF or tinypdf.com. I don't remember, but I remember it being a word like that, like small or tiny. So, yeah, so that's what I would say. So anyway, okay, I hope you enjoyed this training. Thank you, Debbie. I love you so much. And you guys are amazing. Let's pick a winner. Let's give away something. What do I have? I got to go back to Target and buy you guys more stuff. I run out, That's my favorite thing to do. Go to Target. Okay. I have stuff in this box. Da, 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 da. Okay. Okay, I do. I have 2 things in here. So say, what was your favorite thing about today's training? Or tell me how pretty I am. I'm just kidding about the second part. But that might make you a winner. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so she's crushing her goals. It's a guided journal. I know. Cute, right? This one is taking care of me, a master plan with guiding in it too. Okay, so I'm going to pick a winner. If there's guys watching, I can get you something other than this, or you can give it to a woman in your life. Or if you like pink, you could use it for you. That would be okay also. Okay, ready? I'm picking a winner. So all the comments are coming in, and then I just go randomly. I pick someone. My daughter likes to pick a winner. Hey, Lou. She's not down here. If she's up in her room, she can't hear me. Okay. And the winner is going to be the fabulous. Closing my eyes because then you will think I'm cheating and I don't want to cheat. 3. Okay. 2. 1. Click. Ugh. Teresa, come on. I feel like you were the one that said it was the best training I ever did, which is actually like, whoa. Okay, which one do you want? She's crushing her goals or taking care of me. I will even put it in this special Valentine's bag. But I won't put it in the bag. I'll leave the bag flat so that it won't get ruined on its travel to you. Then you can put it in the bag when it arrives. I can give you tissue paper too if you want. Okay. Yeah, I know. A lot of people don't include a lot of details. So I'm like, if I need, I used to go to company events when I was a network marketer, and I would get there and I'm like, I'm here to learn. I just need to learn like next level. And the person on stage would be like, you could do it. You know what we did? We committed to believing bigger. And I'm like, that's not helpful. And they'd be like, so we worked, every day we worked. I'm like, on what? What did you work on? What was the script you used? And we just believed. And with belief and work, you can do it. I'm like, no, you can't actually, because what you're telling me is vague. And I need like very specific, like step-by-step instruction. So then I was like, you know what? I think if I do training ever, I'm not going to tell you can do it. You know that. I'm just going to show you how to do it. And then you'll do it and you'll be like, oh, I did it. Now I have more confidence. So I don't think anyone's broken. I don't think you need, like, I'm not a mindset trainer. I'm a how-to trainer. I show you exactly how to do it in everything because that's what you need. Otherwise, you can't do it. So when the guy finally showed me how to do it and how to upload my videos and how to do all the things, you know what happened? Oh, I did $1 million in revenue that year. And then I took those skills and I used it year after year after year. And that same guy, I messaged him this year. He saw me get this award on stage and he was like, I'm so proud of you. I'm like, dude, could have never done it without you teaching me the basics. Like I had to learn it. He taught me. So there's definitely, I just want to remind you of this. Like if any of you are stuck and you're like, I know I could do this, but I just don't know what to do. Find someone that knows how to do it. We do. We show you how to do it, right? But find someone that knows how to do it, that speaks in your language, that can show you how to do it. The first guy I hired was $5,000 a month. Paid him $5,000 a month for 2 years. It's a lot of money. So when I designed this course, I'm like, how do I make it so it's not $5,000 a month and I can help as many people as possible? It's still thousands of dollars, but it's not $5,000 a month, right? Like I spent $60,000 to learn how to make $1 million. For a fraction of the cost, I show you how to do all this. That's what's cool about that program. So, and if you're like, you know what? Yeah, I want to talk to your team. My team can tell you about the program and the investment and all that good stuff. MichelleLovesYou.com/success is how you can do that. So I love you guys. The award, Kathy, is the 10X award from ClickFunnels. So it means my business has done over $10 million in a single funnel. So that's what that award means. I have another one over here that says $1 million. And I have 3 others I still need to submit for. So I've done over $14 million in sales of my knowledge online, just selling digital courses. That doesn't include like affiliate stuff and stuff like that. So that's what that is. But then there was people on stage. The lady in front of me, oh my gosh, she's done 400 million in sales. She had so many awards. She had like 10 of these. And I was like, okay, I got a new goal, wow, thought I was a big deal until I arrived here. And then I was like, shoot. So there's always a next level, and with that, you help more people. And so it's so cool, Okay. Yeah, you have an appointment Monday. Oh my gosh, so cool. So cool. Yeah, just rate the corporate events. You can do it. Stop it. No, I know it's not Grant Cardone. He is 10X too, but this ClickFunnels has the 10X award for 10 million in sales. And their first award is, let me show you it. This was the first award I got. This is the 2 Club award that they give you. I'll put it over here. So then it's like a family. So that one, that was the one that I got when I did $1 million in sales. And I was like, I remember being like, I'll never get that award. I never thought I would get this award, right? But the next award is the $25 million award. And then it goes up to the $100 million award. And I'm like, okay, I'm here for this. You better watch out. I'm going to get it. I know I am. I have a whole plan. I am working on it. I got a whole strategy. I'm hiring some strategic people. Stay tuned. It's going to be big. So exciting. Do I do podcasts? Yeah, I've been on many podcasts. Probably hundreds. I don't have my own podcast, but I would like to be on any podcast. Do you have one? Because I will come on it. That would be amazing. That'd be so fun. Damn, the $1 million funnel gal. I definitely want to learn from you. Yeah. Well, Larry, you're here. You're in the elite program. So yeah, for sure. I can teach you how to make millions from your funnels. It's just fun. You can do a lot of good in the world with more money, which is cool. My brother needs money for a car. So I'm wiring him $15,000 today. Just because he's my brother. But that's cool, like to be able to do that and not even think about it. Okay. I love you. How do I schedule to speak with someone? Great question, Erica. If you go to MichelleLovesYou.com, so there's a little bar right here. MichelleLovesYou.com/success is how you can book a call with my team. And they'll hear about your business, what you're working on, and share about the different level programs. I have group coaching. I have in-person coaching. And then I have one-on-one coaching that includes the in-person and the group coaching. So like there's levels to it. So depending on what level you're at in your business, some people work with me one-on-one and I analyze everything, help them write their sales pages. So that's a little bit more of an investment because there's really one of me. And you get my direct access to all the stuff I know. So, okay. I love you guys. I'm sending that gift to whoever won. Hold on, Teresa. You're the winning unicorn. Redeem your prize. Text your full name and what you won to that number. And then I'll text you back and be like, dude, what's your address? And then you'll send it to me and then I'll mail you your gift. Okay. I love you guys. Hope this is helpful. Sorry I talked for so long, but I get really excited about this stuff. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. I'll be back on Monday. I'm pretty sure. Am I live on Monday? Let me tell you right now if I am. I can't remember. Monday. Oh, I'm live. Oh, yeah, I am live, but I don't know what I'm talking about on Monday. So stay tuned. I'll send you an email out about it. Happy Valentine's Day. Yes, that was last week. I'm like, wait, did that already happen? We did that already. But yes, we're still celebrating love around here. And I got this pillow at Target and I love it. I'm keeping it up year round. Bye, friends. I love you.